Yo, what's going on, and welcome back to another Genshin Impact video. And today we're going to be talking about the brand new event that's going to be around for this week called the Elemental Crucible. Now, the Elemental Crucible is a little co-op event for everyone to do that's going to give you some pretty good rewards if you choose to do them, and it's probably worth it because it's not going to be much of an investment. When you're trying to start it, it's going to ask you to go talk to Tiamat up here next to the alchemy shop, and he'll lead you over to the Thousand Winds Temple that we're at now. And he's got this elemental crucible that he wants you to ignite. Now, when you start it, you're going to get matched with people, and all you have to do is accept the match. And we'll show that in just a second. But you got some challenges that you're going to want to do, and the challenges require you to just do a certain amount of the ignitions, as well as just the basic stuff that's going to happen while you're doing it, like kill enemies. This seems like maybe the hardest one because I have a world level that's probably higher than most people. So the first one that I did, I got matched with a lower world level. But yeah, all of this stuff is just going to happen as you play. So you just want to do it a few times. Now, when you look at it, we're going to go ahead and start this. It's going to tell you that you need 40 resin to actually get the rewards. Now, if you look at the rewards, it's nothing really special. It's the normal amount of adventure XP for spending 40 resin. And it's some character XP things that you could just get from a normal Leyline. Now, this isn't a requirement to actually do any of the challenges. You can ignite the Elemental Crucible without actually spending any resin, so you can do it as much as you want. Not use any of your resin, save it all for your domain farming or your boss farming or whatever you need it for, and just take part in the activity, get the free rewards for doing the challenges, and then this is all that you're going to get from actually spending resin. You're not going to get anything special from spending resin, so it's not really worth it to spend any resin. Now let's go ahead and start one. Last time I found one almost immediately. This one seems to be taking a little bit longer. You can see there's a little matching thing up here. Estimated match time, 1 second, huh? I don't know how this whole thing works. It should just automatically find the game. And so another important thing to know while we're sitting around waiting here, it's gonna bring in whatever character you are currently playing. So if I switch to my official, it would bring my official. I'm bringing my Zhangling in here. It didn't actually ask me. Oh, because we're not actually ready. We're still waiting to see if there's going to be some more people. But right now it looks like just two of us. I can't really tell what's happening. That guy seems to have left. But yeah, so it's going to bring your first character and only your first character. So just make sure that you don't switch to a different character that you don't want to bring last second. Let's see if we can finally get into one. It looks like we got 4 people here for this one, so it's gonna go ahead and get started. There hasn't been a confirm button for me though. Okay, I guess we're just starting. The first time I did this, it had a confirm button, but for some reason it no longer exists. So you're just gonna go ahead, kill all the enemies that spawn. People are gonna be of varying strengths here. Probably not too many people above world level 4. And once the actual elemental pieces start to drop, we'll go ahead and show that. But right now it's just everyone running at the enemies while we try and charge the Crucible a little bit. And you can use your abilities a lot. Other people are going to be using their abilities, so they'll help you charge your abilities. So they kind of want you to use your abilities just so you can help your teammates also charge up their abilities. And you can see there we got 15 minutes total. We're down to almost 14. There's almost no way that we're going to get that low. The first time I did this, we finished it in about 3 minutes. So once these elemental things start to spawn, you're going to grab them and run them back to the Crucible here. And that's going to start to charge it. You can see up at the top, you've got a little bar of it charging. Obviously, the bigger ones are going to be worth more. Smaller ones are worth less. but you don't want to pick up elements of different types. So say I pick up this big one here, I don't want to pick up that little Geo one down there because it's going to replace the big Animo one that I currently have. But if you can find multiple of the same type, so here we can pick up 2 Geos, you can see we get to take both of them with us, bank them both. Right now our team is fighting some stronger enemies while we are banking all of the elements, which is fine because we're essentially charging it for them while they're dealing with the enemies that will drop more for us. So, but once we start to run out of elements, we want to help them kill all the enemies so we can drop more elements and get done with it faster. Now in total, it's going to require, to do all the challenges, you're going to require about 20 matches. Now you can see right now, we have a little buff at the top where Hydro is going to charge it faster. And a lot of the cubes you can see are Hydro, so it's not going to be a problem of getting the Hydro. It's more that you want to make sure you get as many in as you can while that buff is up, because it's going to do large boosts to the Crucible. And now we got some bigger enemies. And if we can deal with them quickly. Fortunately, that boss decided to go for me while I was fighting a different boss. But that's just how it goes. And you can see, with so many people doing so many different types of elemental damage, I already have my ultimate charge and it's not even off cooldown yet. We still got Hydro if we can get it back before it runs out, but it doesn't look like we did it. But we just need a few more cubes. You can see we're already 2/3 of the way done. We can grab all of these fire ones. Oh, we just got Pyro Overflow too. So this should be huge. Oh, I already have 3 cubes. I guess you can only carry 3 cubes. So if you can, you want to grab big cubes, because we saw there was lots of big cubes here. And I think this will just finish it. Oh, we're so close. You also want to be careful if you are carrying some of these cubes and you get hit by an element that can react to them. They can blow up the cubes. So these archers shooting the electric arrows, if they hit me while I'm carrying a pyro cube, it will overload the cube, and I think it will also kill the cube in that sense. So here it kind of gives everyone like a few accolades of what they did, and then you're pretty much just done. You're still in the co-op instance, so unless your team wants to keep doing more, you can just, oh, that's not the co-op menu. It was the co-op menu. Yeah, so I guess I'm the host in this case, and this person is staying in my world. If not, if I wasn't the host, I'd go to the co-op menu, and then there'd be a leave button down here. But once you finish, you can walk up to it and collect your treasure. If you want to spend the resin and you need the character XP things, you can do that. Otherwise, you don't have to. It counts as a completion. We can go look at our alchemy handbook real quick and see that we've killed some more enemies. We get the rewards for it, and we have 2 completions when earlier we had 1. And that's it. That's all there is to the event. You just do it. You don't have to spend any resin. You get the free rewards. You get like 300 primo gems and lots of character XP, lots of different resources that you're probably going to want to take advantage of. And that's all you got to do. Either way, hopefully you enjoyed this one, and I will see you next time.